Today I'm going to talk about relationships because it comes up a lot when I'm in session. A lot of people want to know how they can tell if they're compatible with someone. One of the first things that you can do is find out what is the commonality you have with the individual that you want to spend time with. Is there commonality? Do you have the same likes? What are your dislikes? What do you have in common with the individual that you plan on spending time with? If you have nothing in common with this person, there is no reason to enter into a long-term relationship with this individual. That is the crux of any relationship, to find out the commonality between you and any individual you're talking about spending a long-term relationship with. In a relationship, there are several factors which cause the relationship to progress effectively. The main one would be communication. Without communication between both parties, the relationship cannot smoothly work for both parties. The second most important thing is the finances. If you go into a relationship expecting the other party to do more than you're willing to do, the relationship cannot progress effectively. The third most important thing is trying to change the other person. Once you meet an individual, you're attracted to that individual because of what you saw when you first met that individual. If you try to change anything in reference to that individual after you meet them, then you're not accepting them at face value for who they are. You're trying to turn them into who you want them to be, and that's not fair to the individual. Allow them their individuality and let them allow you to be the individual that you are, and both of you guys can progress from that point and become better as a team. Every relationship that begins always goes through what I like to call the honeymoon phase. It is in this phase that everything is new. So each party that's involved, they're enamored with one another. They're so in love with one another that they haven't yet begun to notice the different flaws that each other has. It is at this stage in a relationship that the young lady may be cooking all the time for the young man. The young man may still be opening the young lady's doors. Everything is still above board with both parties. But here is where it becomes difficult for some couples. If you allow the novelty to wear off in the relationship, then things will become difficult. If you keep this going, then you won't have a problem. If you continue to open her door, if you continue to let her walk inside the curb and you walk outside the curb, there won't be a problem. If you continue cooking for him, if that's what you started to do from the beginning, everything will stay new. You can keep things new in your relationship by your actions. Does not have to become old. It is up to you how the relationship progresses.